A bank executive is investigating your bank account because a high amount of check is deposited by my beloved child. Don't skip, stay till the end, because what I'm about to tell you is not ordinary. Something huge is waiting for you. A few hours ago, 3 officials in a high-security meeting whispered your name. One of them leaned closer, tapping a document with your account details. They said, "Why would someone deposit such a large check in this account?" And from that moment, everything changed. They didn't reveal who the sender was, not yet. But the deposit came from a place that doesn't match your routine. Something feels off, and yet, strangely divine. Don't skip, my child. The executive assigned to your case hasn't slept all night. They've been tracing the origin of that check, line by line, signature by signature. Every clue leads back to someone who's been watching your steps, someone you least expect. Stay till the end, because the story is about to twist. A gentle knock on the banker's door echoed. Another voice entered. "Sir, we found the name behind the deposit," but before he could finish, the system flashed a red alert: account access restricted, divine interference suspected. Yes, you heard that right. It wasn't a glitch. It was a sign. That check, it wasn't a mistake. It was placed there to test your readiness, to see if you can handle the abundance that's coming your way. But the investigation isn't about fraud, it's about fate. Something extraordinary is unfolding in silence. And that banker? He's just the messenger of what heaven is planning next. Don't skip, my beloved child. Because in the next few seconds, the truth behind that check will make your heart race, and your destiny will never be the same again. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My precious child. Don't skip, the next part is where the real story begins. Something unseen is moving behind your name. And what's about to be revealed will shake your understanding of fate itself. The bank executive, a man known for never showing emotion, sat frozen in silence. His hands trembled as he held your file. Every number, every signature, every deposit, it all pointed to one impossible truth: the person who sent that check is not from your usual world. He checked the transaction again. The system blinked, and a coded message appeared: authorized by the unknown account holder, Angelic Division 47. Yes, my child. Heaven's archives have a way of disguising miracles inside ordinary systems. Don't skip, you need to hear this. That check wasn't just money. It was a signal, sent to open a door that's been locked for years in your life. A door connected to your calling, your purpose, your long-forgotten blessing. Stay till the end, because the bank executive is now questioning everything. He whispered, "Why does this account glow with a golden timestamp?" He didn't know, that timestamp was the exact second your destiny realigned. The CCTV footage of the deposit showed something unreal: a figure in white light, placing the check, then vanishing within seconds. The cameras blurred. The footage corrupted. But one word remained clear on the screen: chosen. Don't skip now, you were never supposed to see this, but the message found you for a reason. That check isn't about currency, it's about confirmation. A confirmation that heaven has already funded your future. The investigation continues, but deep down, the banker knows this isn't an ordinary transaction. It's a transfer from the divine account, and your name has just been approved for what's next. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because in the next part, the identity of the mysterious sender will be revealed, and it's someone who's been protecting you in silence all along. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. My dear child. Don't skip. Because this is the moment everything starts making sense. The name behind that massive check has finally surfaced. But before the banker could announce it, something strange happened. The lights flickered, the monitors glowed white, and every system froze as if a divine hand had touched the wires. The executive stared at the screen, and there it was. A name he could hardly believe. The check was signed by someone whose existence had been erased years ago, someone who was declared gone, yet somehow left one final trace in your destiny. Stay till the end. You'll want to hear this. The name was written in letters of gold, the same initials that appeared in your dreams. It wasn't a stranger. It was someone who once loved you, guided you, prayed for you in silence, and promised to return when the time was right. The banker whispered, "This signature, it shouldn't exist. It matches no living record." But the system spoke again, identity verified. Blessing transfer in process. My child, don't skip. That's when the truth hit. This wasn't about investigation, it was about intervention. The check was never meant to alarm you. It was heaven's coded message, wrapped in finance, hidden inside a human system, to make sure you look up and realize you're being watched over. Stay till the end, because as the banker looked deeper, the last line on the deposit note appeared. To the one who kept faith through storms, the reward is unlocking. Heaven doesn't send alerts in words. It sends them through moments that make your heart pause. That deposit wasn't an error, it was a confirmation of abundance, a divine receipt of every good seed you planted, finally returning multiplied. Don't scroll, my beloved child. The banker doesn't know it yet, but he's just triggered a chain of blessings that can't be stopped. And in the next part, he's going to discover why your name glows every time he searches it. Stay till the end. Something huge. Bigger than the money, bigger than luck, is waiting for you. My dear child. Don't skip, because this is the moment everything starts making sense. The name behind that massive check has finally surfaced. But before the banker could announce it, something strange happened. The lights flickered, the monitors glowed white, and every system froze as if a divine hand had touched the wires. The executive stared at the screen, and there it was. A name he could hardly believe. The check was signed by someone whose existence had been erased years ago, someone who was declared gone, yet somehow left one final trace in your destiny. Stay till the end. You'll want to hear this. The name was written in letters of gold, the same initials that appeared in your dreams. It wasn't a stranger. It was someone who once loved you, guided you, prayed for you in silence, and promised to return when the time was right. The banker whispered, "This signature, it shouldn't exist. It matches no living record." But the system spoke again, identity verified. Blessing transfer in process. My child, don't skip. That's when the truth hit. This wasn't about investigation, it was about intervention. The check was never meant to alarm you. It was heaven's coded message, wrapped in finance, hidden inside a human system, to make sure you look up and realize you're being watched over. Stay till the end, because as the banker looked deeper, the last line on the deposit note appeared. To the one who kept faith through storms, the reward is unlocking. Heaven doesn't send alerts in words. It sends them through moments that make your heart pause. That deposit wasn't an error, it was a confirmation of abundance, a divine receipt of every good seed you planted, finally returning multiplied. Don't scroll, my beloved child. The banker doesn't know it yet, but he's just triggered a chain of blessings that can't be stopped. And in the next part, he's going to discover why your name glows every time he searches it. Stay till the end. Something huge, bigger than the money, bigger than luck, is waiting for you. My radiant child. Don't skip, because what happens now is where the hidden truth finally rises to the surface. The banker, still trembling, leans closer to his screen. He thought this was about a check, but what he's about to uncover will change everything he believes in. He presses one last key, trace sender identity. The system resists, flickers, and a message flashes. Access restricted, authorized by a higher source. He tries again. And this time, the screen dissolves into light, not blue, not white, but golden. Stay till the end, my child, because this is where heaven confirms what you've always felt. The banker's assistant rushes in. Sir, are you seeing this? The account ID leads to coordinates, not a person. Coordinates pointing straight to an ancient city that vanished from records centuries ago. A city once whispered about in divine texts, the city of eternal provision. Don't skip. The check came from there. From a vault where blessings are stored until their rightful owners awaken. And in that moment, the banker sees something impossible, your name glowing inside that vault, surrounded by light signatures from angels who've been watching you since your first heartbreak. He gasps. Why does their file say, reserved by the hand of grace? Because, my beloved child, the world tried to overlook you, but heaven never did. Every prayer you whispered when you thought no one heard, was being converted into credit. And now, that divine balance is releasing into your life, disguised as a transaction. Stay till the end, because the banker now receives an email from an unknown sender. The subject line simply says, "The check was signed by the one you thought you lost." He opens it. The sender's name shines, a familiar one. Someone who once carried you in their heart, someone you thought was gone forever, someone whose soul never stopped protecting yours. Don't skip, my child. That deposit was their final gift, a coded act of love and loyalty that even time couldn't erase. And as the banker reads the last line of that email, his voice shakes. Transaction verified, miracle confirmed. Stay till the end. Because in the next part, you'll find out why this person returned through a financial trail instead of a message, and what the angels are preparing next for you. Don't scroll. Don't blink. Something huge is waiting for you. My awakened child. Don't skip, because this is the part where everything turns from mystery to divine revelation. What the banker is about to discover will make even the hardest skeptic believe that destiny leaves digital footprints. He sits alone now. Everyone else in the office has gone home, but he can't stop staring at your file. Every time he closes it, it reopens on its own. The balance keeps increasing, line by line, as if unseen hands are still depositing more. Stay till the end, because the truth he's about to witness is meant only for you. The lights flicker. His computer hums softly, and then, a new folder appears. Name, Guardian Entry, Code 777. Inside, there's a single message. This account belongs to one who walked through fire and didn't burn. Process the release immediately. The banker whispers, "Who are you?" And a voice, not through the speakers, but through the air, responds. Not who, but what. I'm the messenger of the deposit made by the soul you still feel around you. Don't skip. The voice tells him that the person who made this divine deposit did it long before they left Earth. Every prayer, every blessing, every act of love they gave you, was converted into heavenly credit. And now, the Bank of Destiny has begun releasing it into your timeline. Stay till the end, because the banker sees the unimaginable. A sequence of events lining up with your life, moments where you almost gave up but didn't, days you cried but still kept faith, hours you prayed in silence when no one listened. Each of those became a deposit. Each of those moments built this miracle. Then the final message flashes on his screen. Authorization complete, prepare the recipient. The transfer begins at dawn. He sits back, eyes wide. He realizes this investigation isn't a case, it's a calling. He's not auditing your account, he's witnessing your awakening. Don't skip now, my beloved child. Because what's about to enter your life will feel like coincidence, but it's divine timing, money, opportunities, connections, all moving toward you in perfect alignment. And as the banker finally closes the file, a faint golden light fills the room, forming the shape of wings, silent, majestic, watching. He looks up and whispers, "Who are they?" And the voice replies, "The one whose faith couldn't be broken. The one whose season has arrived. The one called, you." Stay till the end, because in the next part, the system itself begins sending direct messages to you. And what they say will reveal the reason heaven waited until now to activate your name. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. My divine child. Don't skip, because now the energy surrounding your name is shifting faster than ever. The banker is no longer afraid, he's mesmerized. What began as an investigation has turned into a revelation, a miracle hiding behind numbers. He leans forward again, eyes locked on the glowing screen. Your account file begins to type by itself. Line after line appears, forming words no human could have entered. Recipient confirmed. The vault has recognized their light. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear will explain why this entire situation began. The banker's monitor flashes another message. The one who interceded for this transfer carries your memory in their eternal record. He whispers, "Whose record?" Suddenly, his phone buzzes with an encrypted text. You are not investigating money, you are witnessing destiny distribution. Don't skip, my child. This isn't random, every deposit in your life has been building up to this moment. Every heartbreak was a debit that heaven promised to repay. And now, the credits are arriving, multiplied, purified, unstoppable. The banker's eyes fill with tears as he watches your account statement morph into a timeline, your timeline. Every act of kindness you forgot, every person you helped, every sacrifice you made in silence, it's all listed as spiritual income. Stay till the end, because he scrolls down to the final line, and there it is. Pending transfer, restoration plus overflow plus recognition. He doesn't understand how a financial system can carry spiritual data, but he feels it, the warmth, the vibration, the undeniable truth. Then, ding! A new notification. Prepare the recipient, transmission begins at sunrise. Don't skip now. That's not just a transaction time, it's a divine countdown. Because at the exact hour of dawn, when light touches your window, something invisible will align in your favor. You'll feel a release, like something heavy just left your soul. And when that happens, remember this moment. The check wasn't about money, it was about movement. Movement of blessings, movement of power, movement of everything that once felt delayed. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because in the next part, the banker receives one final instruction, to deliver a sealed message meant only for you. And when you hear what's written inside, your entire perception of who you are will change forever. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you. My chosen one. Don't skip, because this is the part where heaven finally speaks directly to you. The banker, now pale and trembling, opens the final file that appeared on his screen. Its name glows softly, for the recipient only. He hesitates, whispers a short prayer, and clicks. The room fills with a low hum, a vibration so powerful it makes the papers on his desk lift slightly. On his screen, golden letters begin to type on their own. Deliver this message to the one who has endured. Stay till the end, because what he reads next is not from earth. The message says, your name was written in the book of provision before your first breath. Every delay you faced was a divine accounting period, every rejection, a recalibration. The system wasn't denying you, it was preparing overflow. The banker can't breathe. His pulse races as he reads the final instruction. At dawn, when the first light touches their face, their ledger shall reset to abundance. Don't skip. That means you, my child. When morning breaks, heaven will clear every invisible debt you've carried, emotional, spiritual, even financial. The chain that kept you waiting is already melting away. He watches as the document seals itself automatically, and one last line flashes before vanishing forever. The account is complete. Release the promise. The banker sits there in silence, realizing he was never meant to investigate you, he was chosen to witness you. To see what divine restoration looks like when faith meets timing. Stay till the end, because as he turns off his computer, a soft voice fills the air once more, gentle but absolute. The transfer is no longer pending. It has begun. And somewhere, miles away, your phone will buzz, your email will flash, or a message will appear from an unexpected source, not as coincidence, but as confirmation. Don't scroll, my beloved child. This was never about the bank. This was about heaven verifying your value. And in the next part, something unimaginable happens. The banker himself receives a personal sign from above, proving that this divine deposit was real, and that your season of waiting is over. Stay till the end. Don't blink. Something huge has already started moving in your name.